guys, alright. Yes, we have yet another patch for Star Citizen. I know there was one that came out, I think it was yesterday. I did miss it. I saw it, but by the time I got to... it was just, yeah. I've been busy. We've been working on the site, trying to get the site so we can get the machinima done. Right, guys, obviously at the end of the day, let's just jump into it. We are up to patch 8.19.0 Audiences for all backers. Database reset, yes. Long-term persistence enabled. Pledge copied enabled. Testing focus. Game stability and performance. AI, FPS, combat improvements. We will sort of touch on the important things from the previous patch as well. Lorville Skyline 2.0. Salvage contract missions. Tractor beams. Item attaching and detaching. Ghost highlighters. Mission density. Mining balance. And the new player experience. So the big thing that was in the patch yesterday that we should talk about, just very, very quickly. Yeah, it was yesterday, May 10th. Yesterday. Is this part here. So, the FPS AI. Right, so with 3.19 comes a quality of life overhaul for the FPS AI accuracy and behavior. Is intended to make the AI feel a bit more realistic, lifelike in some ways, and forgiving without pinpoint. And more forgiving without pinpoint. Deadly accuracy all times, which is something that has caused many of us to frustration while clearing out baddies from underground facilities. Yeah, they're snipers, they're John Wicks. NPCs should now have a better rate of accuracy modifiers, which will ramp up accuracy based on many factors like seeing and losing sight of targets, how long the enemy sees its target for raining sight on them, mercy times to assess how much of a threat the target and their loadouts, also implement firing duration and cooldowns for rapid fire, and other checks with mercy timers that adjust the accuracy when determining if a player is a threat or not. So basically what this means is they're not going to John Wick you every time they see you. Now it's going to go through and make a wide range of assessments, noticing by like how long they saw you, what gear you've got on, whether you're hiding, or just basically a whole bunch of list of factors. They're basically making the AI more lifelike. Right? Where before there used to be what seemed like it was a case of them going through and seeing you hide behind a box, they automatically knew exactly where you were. Well, now, if they lose track of you going behind the box, they're going to assume where you are, but they're not going to exactly be able to John Wick you, right? And that was the big thing that came out yesterday, was the AI sort of FPS update. So the known issues, players' corpses will not despawn at Grimhex. We're going to start having a pile up soon. Substance items lack store when options carrying them in a thought. I've noticed this already. Players cannot see partial player ships when quantum linking together. Yeah, that's been a bug for a while actually. Multiple locations, shop interiors, pharmacy, kiosk items, use, interference, interface and interactions are misaligned. So tractor beams. If you activate the tractor beam hangar, you can bring the activated tractor beam back and use it in the armistice zone. Reclaimer ships. Reclaimer has no rear end of action with its elevator. Just the rear elevator, sorry. The Argo Mole, the interaction prompts for all mining turrets is easy to miss. Hover quads. The vehicles spawn slightly stuck in the ground. Mining UI is appearing in low res. Racing, specific rock formations on Yada Valley racetrack are visible to some players, not others. Crusader. Security port Krayer. Transitioning from EVA into Krayer's landing pads has a high chance of instantly killing a player. Okay. Crusader? Security port Krayer. Yeah, gotcha. Yep. Yeah. Transit 18, Oriel, shuttle trams. Players are falling through them, sometimes disappearing the trams and shuttles to their death. The RSI Constellation. Docking the Snub Fighter lacks interaction prompts to enter it, making it unusable. So the Area 18 Orison Cortec transit systems are transit out of sync for station timers. Got a bloody cough. Multi-location vehicles. Shopping kiosks won't populate location if certain ships are stored. Salvage attachments have VFX of the tractor beam, does not function. Security port Craya. Contraband screens have a vis issue. And Greb Hex Wallace Clem becomes stuck under the floor still. Poor Wallace Clem. Lord loading and distance. Performance polish pass. I was noticing a lot of popping, so hopefully they fix that. Mining polish pass. Hand mining difficulty polish pass allows mouse wheel to control the throttle and alt mouse wheel to control laser intensity. Isn't that the same thing though? Allow the mouse wheel to control the throttle, alt mouse wheel to control the laser intensity. Isn't that the same? Bugs fixed. Area 18. Contraband manager shows the tutorial mission from unutilized has been fixed. After abandoning the mission, the player is still unable to access the mobiGlass tabs. Has been fixed. That's the new player experience. The Anvil Centurion is impossible to get into through natural means. Has been fixed. The vehicle HUD charge information is missing on mining UI for smaller asteroids and fragments. It's been fixed. Failed negotiations. Players instantly die when no gravity sectors. When in no gravity sectors. Okay. Players instantly dies when in no gravity sectors has been fixed, apparently. No idea what I'm talking about. Grim Hex, whilst Clem becomes stuck under the floor near the hangars, has been streamed out and back in. Apparently he's been fixed, but they do say up here that he is still stuck under the floor, so, yeah. Salvage contract missions. Timer for the unlawful salvage mission does not show in the contract manager. That's been fixed. And the new player experience. Mission 1, your first steps, initial spawn, kicks you out of bed and blocks interaction, preventing the mission from continuing, has been fixed. They have fixed 3 client crashes and 5 server crashes. So, yeah, I would expect this probably to go live. I would say probably at the earliest, probably this weekend. At the latest, probably early to mid next week. Depends on blockers and stuff. I really can't see much here that's blocking it though. It's in a pretty good patch, pretty good shape. So I have been playing a bit of it lately, and yeah, it's decent. Look, there was still a fair bit of 30Ks. But that's where the 5 server crashes and 3 client crashes come into it, right? So at the end of the day, yeah, I would say, look, it's a pretty good patch and it's in a pretty good spot. Obviously, we'll have to see what happens when it goes to 3.19 and goes live, because obviously, 3.18 taught us that PTU doesn't necessarily have the server load that the live version does. But guys, let's know what your thoughts are in that comment section below. Obviously, this video has been helpful. Please smack that like button. If you're new to the channel, welcome and subscribe. Apart from that, guys, I'll see you in the next demonetized video from YouTube. Have a great night and enjoy.